I grew up in the PG, DC area. Then I moved to Fort Washington later in life and back into DC. It was one of the blackest places, if not in the United States of America. I think it's the most affluent black county. You probably get the spectrum of African American culture a little bit out there. I'm grateful to have grown up around people that look like me in a world where your identity is all you have. I got a good appreciation for the security I have.
Only the control of the pie chart, shorty one of all this, right part, poor shit, I'm pulling from the pipe for the pulpit, I wanna make you, I'm bothering the forces, put a knife on support performance, white with a bill, put them open, white with a spoken, yeah, white with a spoken, yeah, white with a, ayy, I'm beyond to the end of your life, girl, only in town with a night, shorty on the light, bro, I ain't gonna get down, be gonna get down, be right, only the control of the pie chart, shorty one of all bits, right part, shit, I'm pulling on the pipe for the pulpit. On the mic, I'm bothering the forces. For the name of my support performance. Right bill, put them bullet, put them open. Yeah, right bill, bullet, put them open.
I remember my mom taught me how to draw the fish. And then I remember her celebrating when I drew Tien from Dragon Ball Z. I was pretty young. And then I wanted to be a cartoonist. I wanted to be a comic book maker. Stuff like the Boondocks, when it was in the paper. Stuff like Captain Underpants. Those are things that made me want to do comics. Pokemon, I used to draw them all the time. I feel like video games, like Nintendo, all those things really floored the artist in me. On the music side, my dad, my stepfather, my uncle had the craziest music collection, dog. I remember now that's what I call the 90s. Now that's what I call hip hop. All the compilation stuffs, like they had the Blueprint series by Jay-Z. There's various things, like Tony Braxton album. The imagery, even if it's albums I didn't make it to listen to as an adult, you know, there's still the art. I don't know what it's a lot that went into me identifying as an artist, and a lot of it had to do with the media I was around. I remember getting the drum set, and I broke it when I was like younger, like 5, 6. I remember getting the keyboard and really loving it, the thing, all the presets, all the different beats, different stuff. I remember it took a long time for Mom to throw out the xylophone. I had little, you know, taller xylophones. So it's like the fabric was already there. And then I just started eventually covering songs, like remixing songs with my cousin Eves, maybe like 5th grade or something. There was this website called SoundClick that came out, and we just was having fun.
Mayo, niggas in blackface, white people in blackface, Asians on Southeast, Asian in blackface. I catch case, match H, demon in blackface. Make love the angel, my mind in a black place. My ancestors hate you and resent you on your cable, so they want me to think as though they won't really love you. Able to cover angle from neighbors, but I don't want to. Fake take materials, they can do nothing. I'll take a few to make it do it. Take a few cousins, I make do. I got it all wrong. I got the rings on my head while I'm sorrow. With a green chain, Lily outlaw. Yeah, they left me behind. I was southpaw, making a mechanism. I'm niggas, I'm outlawed. On the outskirts, like without draws. Wildin' out dog, I keep it off your in the outdoors.
I think the more serious I got, the more prideful I got in what I could do and what I was capable of. The more emboldened I became, and the more driven I became. Since a teenager, like 13, 14, I wanted to really do it. All my best friends, we loved the sport of it, being able to rhyme, having the dexterity to prose, all the shit. So yeah, that's what I do now since probably 13 or 14.
Yeah, it's a long road, outdoors, hardcore, white Bronco, and the beats with him. Why you on the road? California road, how you on roll? Without a doubt I go, I've done 1,000 roads. I want Somali roads, I want to smell it rose. I want to beat him with the palette and the style I chose. I want a kingdom for the palace worth 1,000 souls. A lot of cash to my pockets, motherfucking dogs. I can never be a husband of the poor God. I done get a fucking jumping like a running bar. Hey, yeah, all I have is cash now. I had to vision with the futuristic style assumption. I'm really nice to water and it's all function. I'm really chill. Get him for the wild consumption. Proud king now, out of better water. Burn down.
It's called the Midnight Train in Velvet, which is a club I frequent too much. The music on it sounds like me in transition, traveling, how I feel. I think it's best to be listened to on your way somewhere, and maybe it's best to be listened to in headphones. Every release I feel like is a bit of ego death, because the way I work is like a compilation of things I created from a certain time, during a certain time or era. And when I got enough closure with it, you know, I release it.